Hello everyone. Finally, I did it. I started my first ever bullet journal, and the book that I used is the one that I got from Kmart for just 5 Australian dollars. At the time, it was the only one available in my local stores. So even though it had this scribbling mark, I just bought it because I wanted to start bullet journaling as soon as possible for my own sanity. I started by writing the month and year. I started this journal with this golden metallic pen and trying to cover this mark with the help of sticker. Next, I made my key page. Here I wrote down what each sign means. An empty circle is a task, and when it's completed, I'm gonna fill up the circle. An arrow will be placed on the circle in case the task is being migrated to the next day, and a cross on the circle will be for a cancelled task. I'll be using an asterisk sign for an important task, a triangle for events, and a square for YouTube task. I left the next page for index, but I'm not sure at this point. I will see how it goes or if I will be able to maintain it. These pages are dedicated to my goals for the rest of the year 2022. I know bullet journal is something people start at the beginning of a year, but it's not set in stone, isn't it? You don't have to wait for a year to start. You can start at any time. Next is my future log, which is kind of my rest of the year in a glance. And here I will be writing all the events, holidays, and birthdays in the bottom part. My white gel pen was not working, so I tried the silver gel pen on the black strips and it worked really good. And here is the cover page for September. The theme I'm using for this cover page is garden. Actually, in Australia, September is the month of starting of spring. And with the arrival of spring, you get back your enthusiasm for gardening.
When you're lost and no one's there, chest, my heart beats for you. I keep my arms out and hold you like before. We can fly away from here. We can stay close, my dear. Swept up and away from all our fears. How are we supposed to know on our own? Together we can go slow. Why don't you leave it all to me? I know how hard it all can be. I'm here to hold your hand through this. Oh, I'll be beside you.
At this point, I realized I totally ruined this bird, and I really need to practice coloring in a bird. And here's my monthly spread for September. When I came on this page, I realized that I should have tested the markers before coloring in my drawing. Well, the lesson has been learned now.
Together we can go slow.
My habit tracker, something I really wanted to include in my journal to keep me organized. Next is the brainstorm page, where I can write all the art and video ideas that come to my mind. Otherwise, they get lost somewhere with the time, just as the dandelion seeds drift away silently and gracefully with the wind. And in the last, this is my weekly spread for this week. I know bullet journal videos are released before the first day of a month, but I got so overwhelmed by endless ideas and trying to make it perfect. At the end, I had to accept the fact that you can't make anything perfect unless you even start it. I had been struggling with my meal plan, so I included it in my weekly spread for each day with just these three letters: B for breakfast, L for lunch, and D for dinner. So here it is, the starting of my bullet journal. No, it's not perfect. There are so many aesthetically pleasing and brilliant bullet journals, but for the time being, I believe it would be good enough to start and develop my time management skills and creativity.